Hi, guys, and welcome to another episode. We are your hosts. I'm Sean Calhoun, and today I have with me my lovely wife.
Christina Calhoun.
And today we're going to be showing you how to get your clients through the home inspection process. Again, the home inspection process actually can kill your transaction. It can just stomp it dead in the tracks. So how can we the and I'm talking about the best way for your client, the most ethical way to get them through that part of the process. Let's talk about it right now. Let's get it.
So, congratulations! You followed some of the tips of our previous videos and your offer was accepted. Yay! But now it's a pivotal point in the transaction. You gotta get through the home inspection. So,
How do we do it?
how do we do it?
Yeah. So the first thing that you're going to want to do is a lot of times your clients may not know a home inspector. That's the first thing. So you need to have at least three home inspectors that you can call and kind of that are very responsive that can help your clients.
Because
Okay.
remember, one of the tips that we put for getting your offer accepted was to have a really short inspection time frame, 2 or 3 days if possible. So you need to have more than one inspector on speed dial so that they can get you in and through the inspection in that short period of time.
That's right. So now every client is different. Every client is unique. So what you want to do is you want to ask them, do you have a home inspector or do you need one? Do you need some references? Okay. That's going to be number one. If they have one, fine. That's great. If they need one, you want to have these ones, boom, ready for them. Now, the next question that you're going to ask is, um, would you like me to set it up or would you like to set it up? Now that's really important because there is going to be some payment involved, but normally the payment can be done with mobile devices right there. So it doesn't have to be taken care of right then. So you can actually provide this service, or someone on your team, like with us, can provide this service for that client. Okay, so they don't have to worry about it. So they can set them up, get them a time on schedule where they can come. Now, the next thing is in that scheduling, this is super important. This is critical. You're going to want to schedule it and you want to find out from your client if they want to be there for the whole inspection or if they want to come for the last 30 minutes. And you want to explain the difference. So, okay, if so, let's just say you do that. You say, hey, we got the time set for this day, this time, and would you like to be there for the whole inspection or would you like to just come for the last 30 minutes? Most people just come for the last 30 minutes. So, how would you explain that if they said, oh, well, I think I want to come for the full duration? What would you say, possibly?
Well, I would want to explain to them that the inspection is very detailed and it takes a couple of hours. So it's usually not the best use of your time to be there the whole time because they're going to be going in the attic, they're going to be in the basement or looking underneath in a crawl space.
Yeah, it's kind of a waste of time, pretty
Yeah,
much.
yeah. And there is something to be said. The inspector needs that time to be focused on looking at all the systems and the structure without you asking questions and kind of shadowing them and following them around because that may actually distract them from picking up on something if they're explaining every little detail along the way.
The other thing is, and so that's the perfect thing that you would let them know. Now, just in harmony with what Christina was saying, the actuality is that inspector is their job is to inspect and be critical. So they have to discover what is wrong, but once they discover it, they have to see how bad it is or if it's not bad at all. Now, while they're discovering that, if your client is there and they're asking them questions, they may discover it and think it's worse than it is and find out that maybe it's not so bad. However, in the client's mind, they may think that they're dumbing it down or maybe excusing it. Or I mean, this is a totally um, you know getting a home, getting an offer accepted, the whole process can be stressful. And it's sometimes, depending on the client, it can be too much stress to go through that critical of an inspection for the whole property. However, they're still going to get the exact same results if they come in the last 30 minutes while they're wrapping up. They've already discovered it, they've already assessed it, and they can go through everything and show it to them. So again, it's a lot better for the client because you're not producing fear and things like that for the client, especially unnecessary or undue fear. And then it's also better for the inspector because they get to actually do the job of really going. And we have some wonderful inspectors with a lot of knowledge, but sometimes if we ask them questions on something, they're going to educate us. And, it's scary to a lot of new homeowners. All of the information
They
is,
could feel overwhelmed and start to feel like, I'm making a bad choice. I need to back out now.
yeah,
That's what you don't want to happen.
yeah, because fear is really on the opposite side. And we don't want to cause unnecessary fear. We want to get a accurate report of what's wrong with that property because there's something wrong with just about every property. And, so that's really the main reason for that. So I'm going to go back through this and then we'll show you the final steps that you need to do. So, again, first of all, you want to, if possible, schedule that, provide service, right? Schedule that for them or have someone on your team do it for you if you work with a team. Um, you also want to have them come at the last 30 minutes. Now, once that has happened, they've went through the kind of the inspection process. How do you finish that out? Now, we found some things that are maybe wrong with the home, like there's something wrong with every home. What should we do? Let's just say there's something wrong with the roof. Should we say, well, hey, we should look for another house?
No, this is where your skills as a real estate agent come into play because you're going to need to negotiate either repairs or a price reduction or a combination of the two in order for your client to be satisfied to move forward, or if there are major issues that they don't want to take on or the seller doesn't want to take on, then it would be time to
Yeah.
look for another house.
And the reason why we brought that up specifically is because there was a particular home that we were helping some clients. They wanted to become owners of this home, and the roof was shot. It still had life in it, they were able to insure it. However, the roof was shot. That's what the inspector said, and that was the reality of it. So we thought that that was the end of it. We thought that they weren't going to move forward. However, they knew someone that was really close to them that could repair roofs for cheap, and that was just the connection that they had. So in that particular case, we ended up negotiating, so we got a really good uh,
Price reduction.
price reduction, and then they were able to get the home that they wanted, and they had someone put a brand new roof on it. So we might want to see what the clients, if they have any connections with different ones that could do that sort of thing. And if they don't, if we have those resources, we can kind of show them, and if and they can actually see, is this something that they want to take on? or hey, if we just need to look for another place. So that's what Christina was saying. Those skills, those negotiation skills, you want to have people in your team that can do a lot of the things there, uh, uh, plumbers, roofers, things like that. And also, you don't want to just discount a home. We've actually gotten clients from they just were totally dissatisfied with their agents because they missed out on homes because of inspections. Okay, one particular with the driveway. The person said, "Do not buy." Their old agent said, "Do not buy this home. The driveway is busted. Do not buy this home." But they really wanted that home, and they were persuaded so much not to that they felt like they missed out on that home, and they were recommended to us. And after their contract was over, they decided they wanted to work with us, and it was because of that inspection. So again, don't be pushy. See what their comfort level, their connections are, and then you can go into the negotiating, or you know, or if it's a pass, it's a pass.
Yep. So that's it. Don't let inspections kill your deals unnecessarily or scare your clients away. Like Shawn mentioned, manage their expectations. You let them know going in, hey, there's something wrong with every house out there, even new construction. The good news is most of these things can be remedied, and that's where you work it through with them and the seller.
Hey, if you like this video, please give us a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe. Leave some comments of what you do. If you have some other inspection tips, we love to see what they are. And also go to prettyhomeacademy.com for more training. If you need to get to this point more, some accepted offers, make sure you check that video out. And if you got accepted offers, now the next step is getting, that appraisal, how you want to pass that. Then you want to check out Pretty Home Academy and the videos we have on these other subjects. All right. Hey, until next time, let's get it. We'll see you then.
Thanks for watching.